Yeah, that came out of a little bit of a surprise considering the background of these teams. But hey, there's a turning point for everybody sooner than later, right?
Both teams will certainly hope this match will be a turning point. It's the second ZFL meeting between the Royals and the Boozers. They met for the first time at the end of last season, where the Boozers defeated the Royals 1-0 in what was a little bit of a dead rubber game to see who would finish third. The Royals did finish third despite that defeat. The Boozers needed to win about 4-0 or something crazy, and that, quite clearly, did not happen because only the other dwarfs can score 4.
Yes, at least in the ZFL.
Now, both these teams, as I mentioned, have struggled this season, and it's 12th for the Royals versus 11th for the Boozers coming into this game in the Elite Division standings. But of course, this match is not worth points. This match is for a place in the Howitzer Cup quarter-finals, but it's always nicer to win than it is to lose.
Yeah, definitely. Well, maybe even if it's not worth points, it's worth a shot to a very important title, as well as the chance to earn more money, which is very much welcome in the coffers of any team.
The Boozers have the most crowd surfs of any team in the ZFL so far, while the Royals have sustained more crowd surfs than anyone else in the ZFL. Whether that means we're about to see a bunch of crowd surfs this evening, I don't know, but that's what the stats say. Both these teams did reach the quarterfinals of the Howitzer Cup last season, where both lost.
Yeah, one of them will change that result for sure. And the stats about the surfs are promising us an interesting game, hopefully.
Well, you're right. That the beauty of a cup game is that this, if it does finish as a draw, it goes to overtime, and as such, one team does have to win, and that is very, very handy for both of these teams as we get into this one. So it's nice and straightforward. The Royals are in blue, and the Boozers are in red. Now, there's a lot of dwarfs on this Royals roster. But of course, they are certainly out-dwarfed by the dwarfs themselves. So, we'll see whether the extra halfling and human players make the difference. Or whether the Boozers may have too much. The Royals down a lot of TV here. According to that graphic, anyway.
There is no penalty in inducements for Elite Division teams. This could be
but
interesting. Oh my god, how much Mighty Blow is there in this team?
Quite a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
So is there as much Mighty Blow as Guard? Oh my god.
Now, I can't see
That's
that the Royals did take any inducements here. Oh, look at this. We can see the rosters now. I don't think that's a 12.95 roster.
No, it seems that the difference is only 5k if you check the rosters. So
Yeah.
1,600,000, 1,600,000, 35. So they are quite even for a semi-dwarf mirror.
The tree appears to be on fire these days, Oakbury Orchard.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed for that because apparently, as I missed completely the fact that I had to play some game with halflings or goblins in that silly competition to get this this custom thing, flaming tree. Change it were nice.
Indeed. Now, some of us did not get the nice tree.
Oh, okay.
That's a 1 in 9 immediately from Oakbury Orchard.
That's a
I
1 in
missed that
9.
entirely.
It's a 1 in 9, a reroll used for the loner skill. Maybe not the best way of opening the LOS. But okay. That's what we get. And there comes the blitz. On the halfling goes down to Charlie Chan.
Oh, it's an injury
my God.
straight away. Roderick
Root
Hopper.
Hopper is seriously hard. We'll be missing next game.
It's been a bit of a nightmare start for the Royals in what has so far been a bit of a nightmare season for them. There's a POW on McIntosh from Wilhelm Warsteiner. And the Boozers here seem more than happy to all-mans this as we see Optimus Prime make a run all the way. That's
oh my
a snake.
God, all the rerolls. That was 2 rerolls used and the snake GFI.
Look at that
Maybe
sequence.
Do you
1,
trust the
2,
sequence?
1, 1, 1, 2. And then over here there was a 1 and a 2 on the armor roll for McIntosh, and then there was a 4 for the dodge. That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
And the opening of the Royals was a 1 in 9, also followed by a 1 or a 2 in the loner roll. So yeah, it's plenty. If it's a 1 game.
Going to be a pass from Von Peebles straight away. No, Von Peebles, a snake to pick up.
Oh my God, all the ones. Just talking about that.
Well, we'll never know. I assume that was going to be aimed at Eddie Sylvester for a chance to just get this ball down the field and out of range. But this has been a disaster for the Royals so far.
Could have been worse because Lord of Marigold did survive a hit, even if he's armor busted.
Going to be a blitz from Super Skull. Try and take Von Peebles down and out the way, and this ball will be unprotected. That's an armor break, and that is a neck injury.
That's very bad.
For Marco Von Peebles, it'll be reduced by the apothecary to a serious injury. But things going from bad to worse for the Royals as we see another injury.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Ooh, these games are looking good at all for the Royals.
Waddington, the next one to go.
Surprised there that the dwarf blocker did not choose the block skill, considering that the other dwarf may have the block skill also.
Yeah, this one had Wrestle who took the block. And this one's a runner.
It's a runner. I cannot see because most of them look the same. Oh no, not the 1 in 9. Ah!
Wait.
What happened in there?
I think this is a visual bug that's currently ongoing.
Oh my God.
So he's on his feet. Ball was picked up. He re-rolled it. It's fine. And then there was no further dice rolled. And yeah, this is a visual bug where he's shown on the floor, but he's not.
No, this game is amazing. We should be, writing some positive reviews somewhere about this. It's very entertaining.
Attempted charge from Pettersson. That fails. Loner fails. And that's not going to do it. What happens if you move him? Does he just stand up? Or does he slide along?
No, I want to see it. I want to see it.
Battleborn goes down. Be a blitz from Saku Stormbristle now onto Bailey Wade. Down goes the sneaky gate lineman. And up to his feet again goes Optimus Prime and back down.
No. It's the siesta move. What a... Oh, is this a stall? Really?
It is,
God.
yeah.
It's a stall. Very much surprising. So the Boozers, who could take an early lead, having already removed a couple of important players from the Royals.
There's 3 in the casualty box and only 1 on the bench.
Yeah. They decide to stall since turn 3.
Oh, there's the score. Optimus Prime gives the Boozers the lead.
That was a very weird stall.
And it's going to be an uphill battle for Royal Santa Magritta from here. That was a horrible opening first, quarter of the game for the Old World Alliance.
I would say that they only rolled 1 in 9s in the first moments of the game.
So they're down 3 players. They're down 1-0 on their own drive. They're down. I mean, the only positive is that all of the Boozers' rerolls have been used up. There's the kick. And it's lose a turn. Yes, so it's only 3 turns now as Alfonso Peterson does pick the ball up and move over towards the cage and hand it off to Eddie Sylvester, who is off downtown.
Okay, that's
where are you going, Eddie? There's a hit from Oakbury Orchard, and that is not pile drivered. The tree does have pile driver, if you're wondering. Going to be a blitz from McIntosh onto Frater Foster's. And presumably we're going to try and see Bailey Wade get in the way. Well, he's sort of in the way. It at least forces a dodge or an extra bit of movement from Bella Cooler, the wrestle strip lineman. But I mean, it's very, very, very exposed to ball here. That is a knockdown and a KO on McIntosh.
So the Royals are being pummeled down.
It's going to open up the gap as Battleborn goes down.
So there's a chance even for a 2-die on the ball.
Well, it'll be a 2-die anyway. It's a strength 2 catcher. Here comes Bella Cooler.
I forgot the fact that he was a catcher. Ooh.
Does not take the ball down. Instead, goes for the strip ball. Ball on the sideline, ball back onto the ground. And that's a failed rush from Super Skull.
Right. So what can we get right now here? Halfling moving forwards. Oh, fuck.
So both teams now with no rerolls, which kind of doesn't affect the Royals that much because they're an OWA team. Could have pro'd that. Didn't pro that. Might need the pro elsewhere. And then Eddie Sylvester tries to dodge, fails the pickup.
Ooh, right. All right.
Possibly not ideal positioning for Eddie Sylvester.
Oh, there is no blitz for the surf. Interesting, interesting.
Alakula double pow, taking Sylvester down. I don't know if Optimus Prime has the range from there. Presumably not.
He's on 7, unfortunately, because of the riot.
Yeah, so there's no range to get there, even with the plus movement on that Dwarf Runner. Possibility to send Sam Miguel forward to be a scoring threat. Sam Miguel is going to try that, and Sam Miguel has made it. Can Optimus Prime get the ball downfield? Yes, there goes Prime. And there's a dodge from Stein Stockminer. And an immediate 1 in 9 from the tree again.
My God.
There's a chance. There's a chance this will be 2-0 at half time. The 3+2+2+. As we see the power on Lotho Marigold and the injury on Lotho Marigold. And down as well goes Alfonso Peterson to Charlie Chang. More blocks available here for the Boozers if they want them.
Oh, the Boozers want to hit as much as they can. They have 2 more blocks. 1 more block. Actually 2 more blocks. They want to take it. Oh, it's a breaking.
Another
one!
God.
My God. My God. What a massacre.
This is carnage.
My God, the Royals.
Handoff from Optimus Prime to add insult to injury. If we get this touchdown, Sam Miguel to the line, doesn't make it. It's still 1-0.
Okay. Okay, still 1-0. But remember, this was the Royals drive, and they're like 5 players down already. Oh my god.
And this is not looking good for Royal Santa Magritta by any
It's a
stretch.
7-player defense. Oh my goodness.
What's that going to be, 11 versus 7? The Boozers to get the ball. I mean, there's no halfling left either, which is the problem.
No, there's nothing remaining. The tree being on fire maybe is not helping him to concentrate and punch properly.
We have moles under the pitch, which, with all the dwarves in the field, does not help anyone here. Full power from Storm Bristle. Armor break. And a stun. A rare stun, it must be said. Might even be a foul on the tree here. Still
the player board decides not to do fouling things.
Who needs to foul when we can just injure again?
Goodness. This is the third dwarf that is injured this game.
This is crazy.
What a massacre.
Foul on the tree. And the referee's going to call that.
Well, this is the first practical removal for the Boozers, or against the Boozers. This making of even numbers. Argue the goal. Okay, coach is out.
Lady Peitzinger is sent off.
Peitzinger was sent away.
Is it going to matter? The Royals are running for the hills at this point.
The Royals are in survival mode.
There's only one of these teams that's supposed to have discount armor.
Indeed.
And it's not the Royals.
Well, the Boozers can score at whim. They, for some reason, decided to not to move one square more forwards. Maybe they wanted to protect the ball, but now they will need a GFI, I think, to score, if I can count properly.
Prime will indeed, yes. Just protecting Eddie Sylvester by the looks of it. And you sense this might be a fairly quick second half. Boozers looking like they might even push for another hit here. Charlie Chang, who's going to go for the blitz on McIntosh. Finds the knockdown. Finds the break. And finds a KO.
What an absolute massacre. This is super crazy. Do you think this is going to be another foul? Well, we have dirty player. Somewhere.
Now, where is the dirty player? He's up here.
Yeah, he's there. He's doing non-dirty player work.
Sylvester's off.
Yeah, Sylvester does not want to have anything to do with anybody.
Sylvester's rushing to not get surfed there. There were moles under the pitch, so he did get away with that. But it's going to leave him exposed to a hit from Sam Miguel, who finds the power. We had tackle, but finds the knockdown, finds the armor break, surely not.
My goodness. My goodness.
Well, you shouldn't have expected anything else as Optimus Prime scores again to give the Boozers a 2-0 lead.
My goodness.
I mean, how do you even analyze this? The Royals are in complete crisis right now.
The analysis is something like the Royals die. McIntosh comes back for the fabled 5-man offense. Actually, 2 men, 2 dwarfs, and a 3 offense.
Remember, this team finished 3rd in the Elite Division last season.
Yeah, but they did not get removed in an entire game like they are being now.
Oh, we got an armor break back the other way and a stun. But of course, it was the team owner. That's another armor break, just to even up the dice a bit here. But yeah, the team owner was the one who, since Mox Montague moved away to the Mistville Mavericks, it was the team owner, Eleanor Brands, who said, right, okay, well, I don't trust human players anymore. As we're going to see a foul here from Morgan Davey, who gets a KO.
Yeah, he gets something.
Unbelievable.
That's good for him.
But this old dwarf and halfling approach is not working for the Royals at all. There's the base on the ball. It might be Optimus Prime to try and sack this. I mean, the ball's not safe, but the ball was never going to be safe. No, we've already seen a blitz over here, so Prime's just going to go and base Alfonso Pettersson. Here comes a blitz from the tree. And the attempted dodge from Pettersson has made it.
Oh, Pettersson makes the dodge reroll, the loner reroll.
We're going to have to red dice to try and get through there. I think the tree might have needed to follow up. No, it was going to be a 4-3 through anyway. And Morgan Davey is away.
Well, it's kind of a way. It's not really in direct threat from any of the boozers.
J-Leaf to confirm, yes, that is a bug we've discovered. So when the rosters were wonky, the TV values were wonky at the start of the game is now showing that's another injury. And that's a strength bust on Bailey Wade. Yeah, to clarify, as we're going to see the sack, there's the POW. Never in doubt from Bella Cooler. Probably a casualty to go with it.
Ooh, close. Calling it.
But yeah, it was displaying the team's end game TVs. So I'll bear that in mind for spoilers. And yes, we do now have a halfling. And Morgan Davey snakes the pickup and drops the ball. Well, Davey is at least giving this a go.
More snakes. More snakes for the Royals. What a game. Davey goes down, he's alive. That's something. That's good for him.
Very slow-moving handled Draketooth, who's movement 3 these days. Optimus Prime looking for the hat-trick, going into scoring range. And Bella Cooler is going to move forward with the ball. Dauntless fails from Saku Storm Bristol. We're going to re-roll that. Gets it done this time on the 4+. Tree on the ground. And you would say very little the Royals can do about this. Storm Bristol is going to take a 3 dice on Alfonso Pettersson. Follows it up into a 2. 1 in 9's fine. Surely not another injury. It is a stun. Cooler looking for the handoff to Optimus Prime for the hat-trick. Gonna get it. And the Boozers are going to win this one 3-0. In front of
absolutely crazy.
Despondent.
Absolutely crazy.
A despondent Royals crowd.
Do you think that any delivery company has gotten interest in the Boozers? So they are reacting to this?
I mean, that has to be the most touchdowns the Boozers have ever scored in a single game. It's probably the most casualties the Boozers have inflicted in a single game. And they've played against the Rangers before.
Was just thinking on that. I'm not sure if this is the first time they killed so many people. But for sure, this is one of the strongest victories and wins they've ever gotten.
Absolutely dominant display.
Aha, the ball in the hands.
Can we get a token casualty? We're going to pile driver with the tree. And he's short by 1 of breaking armor.
Hey guys.
But a good skill.
The trolls were singing because Incesticide has subbed with Prime. Thank you and welcome along. You did not miss the Enchanters. This is a replay of the match, MD. And it's a replay that Major Bite, Natty Davino, and Royal Santa Magritta will not want to watch back in a hurry. Royals
Wait,
nil,
this was a
Boozers
judgment.
3.
I got the MVP to Wade, who is now strength bastard.
Yeah. Strength 2 lineman gets the MVP. Precisely the last place we would have wanted that. Stein Stockminer with the MVP for the Boozers.
Well, maybe. Now he's a faster halfling. Faster and more resilient halfling. Can dodge worse, though. I can't do these
27?
numbers. Sorry.
27 SPP?
This is 19, 21, 25, 29. I cannot count. 10, 19, 23.
No, it is 29.
It's 29.
What?
What?
Oh
Almost
my.
30 SPP. The barrier of the 30 SPP remains unbroken yet. My goodness. An absolute massacre.
Dwarfs getting 29 SPP in a single game.
But I love it sometimes, right?
Wow.
I hate it.
Nothing to say about that other than the Royals are in deep trouble this season. If that's going to happen, I suppose, better that it happens in the Cup. But it is not working out for them at all this season. They're bottom of the Elite Division. And now out of the Howitzer Cup. Massacred, really, out of the Howitzer Cup. The Boozers showing no mercy at all.
I was saying just before the game that the Royals are on tour, but this is not the kind of tour that they were looking for sure. This game has been so one-sided from the very beginning. Even if the Boozers also failed some kind of plays early on, and they played the new siesta move with the ball in hand, which was very confusing but also entertaining. The Royals got evaporated from the game in a matter of minutes. And we're speaking of dwarves versus semi-dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, that just went wrong from the start and didn't get any better for the Royals as we went through. Just really, really, really rough. Yeah, TV team value. So it determines basically the strength of the team. The more skills the players have, the higher the team value. These two teams were only 5k apart, which is basically that's the smallest gap you can have in team value going into a game. The result, nowhere near as even as the teams were on paper. Boozers into the quarterfinals.